So guys, for the final level of the bunker, I decided to go all out. Hey, what's up my fellow Twisters? Welcome back to another episode of our Let's Build series, where we try to create our very own redstone bunker. Things are going really well so far. We have created by far one of the best redstone bunkers ever seen in Minecraft, using your guys' awesome ideas. Now in this episode, we're going to try to finish up the entire build, add in all of the details, as well as finish the third floor by adding in a vault, as well as a gigantic green room that's filled with a ton of awesome farms, floral decorations, as well as a lot of water. Since this is supposed to survive in a post-apocalyptic world, it just makes sense to have that area in our bunker itself. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that I will not be adding in any automated farms, mainly because of the time that takes. Adding in all of the automated farms that you can build in Minecraft is just going to take way too long, and I just want to add in something that looks good, as well as something that people can enjoy when they download the map. And yeah, so basically next weekend I will be releasing the map, and that's mainly why I want to finish it in this episode. But anyways, let's go down here and show you guys what we are going to be doing. So this is the third floor. As you can see, it is completely dug out at the moment. And what I want to do is basically add in a balcony over here. And then it's going to go down maybe 10 floors or something like that, and have all the farms on different levels. It's going to look super cool. And then at the very bottom, we could have a gigantic pool, as well as pools or waterfalls falling down to the middle. So that is a really awesome idea, as well as we can have another balcony coming this way. That's going to lead to our vault. Now our vault is going to have all of our storage, as well as all of the precious resources that we need to survive in a post-apocalyptic world. Alright guys, so yeah, let's go ahead and start building this. The first thing I want to do is just dig out a gigantic area in the ground and then add in a balcony. But wait, actually first I want to do the vault, because that is the easiest thing to do, and the quickest thing to do is also going to involve redstone, and this is a Let's Build, redstone series. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this. So what we need to do is basically dig out a 5x3 area. It also needs to be 10 blocks tall, so just make sure you have that room if you're building along with me. Once you have that, you want to go ahead and count 3 blocks from either corner. Place down 4 blocks right in the middle. Once you have that, place down 4 sticky pistons facing up, then 4 blocks on top of that, so you can choose any blocks of your choice. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue with the build. Place down 4 blocks over here at the back of our pistons, and then place down another 4 to create a 2x4 area. Once you have that, place down some repeaters like that, and then place down some redstone in the back. Once you have that redstone, place down another 3 blocks of your choice right over there, extended by 1, creating an L shape. Do the same on the other side. Destroy this torch if you have one, and then grab yourself some more redstone dust, place it on these blocks right over there. Do the same on the other side. Grab yourselves a block, place it up like this, then place down a torch on top of that. Place down a block on top of this torch, another torch on top of that block, and finally another block on top of that torch. Grab yourself some sticky pistons, place 2 over here, 2 over there, and 2 over there. Place down 4 blocks right in front of our sticky pistons, and do the same on the other side. And you want to make sure that these are the quartz if you're building it out of, quartz, and you want it to look like quartz. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue this. Place down a block over here, a torch on top of that, a block over here, a torch on top of that, and finally another block. Grab yourself some sticky pistons, place it here, there, and these 2 areas. Then you want to place down a 2x2 area of your blocks. And then once we have that, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves our block again, and basically place it one up like that, and then place down another one going up. And once you have that, you want to go ahead and now do the same on the other side. So let's just do that. There we go. And, we need to destroy that torch, destroy these blocks at the bottom, grab ourselves another torch, place it right over there, grab yourself some redstone dust, place it on top of these 2 blocks that you just placed down. Now what you want to do is grab yourselves some blocks and fill out this area by 2, so basically place down 2 blocks over here until you get all the way down to the other side, and then place down 1 over here and then extend it by 3. Then place 1 over here again, extend it by 3, and then build this up to create a nice little doorway. And you want to build it up 1 on this side, and then build it like this. So you want to have this little area like that going over. and then you want to go ahead and just fill this area out. So yeah, that's basically what you want to do in order to complete or continue working on the structure. Now once we have that, we want to go ahead and grab ourselves some slabs, place one right at the top of this block, at the top of this piston over here, and at the top of this piston right at the top. Alright, so now we place down some redstone dust right over there, come around the other side, do the same thing, one slab on the top of this block, one slab on the top of this piston, and finally another slab right over there. Place down some redstone dust on top of these blocks, then place down a redstone torch over here where the redstone is going into that block. Do the same on the other side, place down a block on top of that, do the same on the other side as well. And then place down a torch over here, place down some redstone dust in the middle. Then you want to grab yourselves 4 redstone repeaters, place it right over there. Then you want to go ahead and place 2 blocks up like that, destroy these blocks, grab yourselves some sticky pistons, place 4 of them facing down, right in front of our redstone repeaters. Then grab yourselves 4 blocks of our choice and place it right in front of those sticky pistons. Alright, so once you have that, you want to go ahead and grab yourselves a redstone repeater, place it down right over here going into a block of our choice. Set that to 3 ticks by clicking on it twice. Place down a block over here or a redstone torch over there with a bit of redstone dust on top of that block. Do the same exact thing on the other side. Repeater over here, set that to 3 ticks. Place out a block over here with a redstone torch over here and a bit of redstone dust there. And then you want to go ahead and grab yourselves a block, or actually a slab. Place it upside down right over there. Place down a block up like that. Place down a bit of redstone dust here, going into a block with a torch on the face of that. Place down a block over here, and then finally a stone slab right over there with a bit of redstone dust here and there. It should activate some of the pistons, but don't worry about that. You want to grab yourselves a block of your choice, place it over here, that way these 2 points don't connect. So once you do that, as you can see, it will turn off. And then you want to do the same thing over here. As you can see, they will now separate, and then do the exact same thing on the other side. You want to grab yourselves a slab, place it upside down on the top side of this block, place down a block right up like that, a redstone torch on the face of that block, bit of redstone dust there, a block over here, an upside down slab right over there, 2 bits of redstone dust, and then a block over here, and then a block over there, and that should be your entire system completed. Now, what you want to do is try to reset these blocks as much as you can, and then we can go ahead and grab ourselves a lever to activate the system and test this out. So obviously, I'll need to add in my own input in the future, that way it isn't so messy, but yeah, the input is going to be right on these blocks down there. Just place it there, flick the lever, and as you can see, our door is now closed, and then we could go ahead and reflick the lever, and a door opens, creating a 4x4 vault doorway. Alright, so I dug out a gigantic area in the ground. It took me a while, but let's go ahead and explain what I am going to do. Basically, on this end, we are going to have a gigantic obsidian wall, of course, to protect the under area where we're going to store all of our food, and that's going to go for pretty much all of the corners in the structure. We're going to have a layer of obsidian, then an awesome wall, and then on this side, we're going to have different layers of balconies with our different types of foods. It's going to be small balconies, and it's going to only have manual farms. And on the right hand side, we're going to just have a huge area for floral decorations, trees, maybe forest trees in the middle, as well as waterfalls falling down to the open section on this side. Now, if you guys are wondering how deep this place is, it's actually going down even more. Now, when I first created this Let's Build series, you guys were asking me how deep the map is because I created it on a super flat. But as you can see, we have a lot of room to work with, and if you guys download the map in the future showcase, you can definitely modify it and add in your own features that I cannot add in for myself. And if you guys do that, definitely tweet it at me because I'll be super interested in seeing what you guys have done, and possibly I would showcase it in the future as a version 2 or something like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and start building this area. Like I mentioned, I want to first add in a layer of obsidian over here, as well as another wall in front of that. We could always go back and add in the obsidian later, and I'm just mentioning that because I won't be adding in all of the obsidian because that's going to take forever. But for now, we're just going to modify this wall, and then we're going to go ahead and then build ourselves a few balconies and then separate the different food groups based on those balconies. So I'll be right back and I'll show you guys what I did, and hopefully it turns out well. Alright, so there is one of the walls completed. I decided to make it out of wood to fit the environment under the map a bit better instead of using our quartz. As you can see, I did a basic pattern that uses our oak wood planks as well as our birch wood planks, and basically makes a 3x3 area cycling between the tiles, and then it's surrounded by our oak wood in a nice frame. So that's basically going to be that section of the wall. Yet again, obsidian is going to be on the back of that, and we could create something else similar on the other sides, as well as maybe a similar pattern, but on this side we'll have lights. That way the entire area is lit up using one switch. That'll also be really cool. So let's go ahead and now add in the balconies. I'll go ahead and try to figure out a design for that, and then I'll show you guys what I came up with. Alright, so I think I figured something out. I completely ditched the quartz down here and decided to go with our stone slabs, and I will go ahead and try to modify the vault and change up the blocks. That way it fits the theme of the underground area a bit better. And then basically when you come down over here and walk down the quartz stairs, you enter a completely new environment, and the railing for this little balcony over here is going to be made out of fences and glowstone. And the reason I wanted to make it out of glowstone is because it's always going to be lit in this very dark room, but then when you go ahead and flick a lever, it will turn on all of the lights down here and it will look really epic. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at how to build a rail. You would basically just go ahead and place down 2 of our fences and then a glowstone in between, and then repeat the pattern until you get to the other side. It is that simple, guys. As well as these are upside down stone slabs, so they're basically placed on the top sections of these blocks. That way we have more headroom when we're building out all of the balconies. And then now I'm going to go ahead and basically add a bunch of balconies and see how much we could fit and how many farms we could actually make. Alright, so here we go. I built out all of the different levels using our oak wood slabs, and there's basically a space of 3.5 blocks in between all of the balconies. Now I'm going to go ahead and kind of wrap this around just like this one over here, and basically add in a railing and then add in some spaces for dirt so you could farm, and then I'll try to figure all of that out. I'll be back, show you guys what I did, and hopefully the design is, you know, pretty good. Alright, so I went ahead and completely decorated one of the floors. This is basically how it's going to look, varying from all of the different balconies. So what I did was basically added in areas for a ladder right over here by adding up an extra layer of slabs, and then I added in a row of our dirt blocks behind every single one of these corner edges for our lighter wood. We have a bit of water back there, as well as at the bottom we do have some slabs blocking out the view of the dirt from below, giving it a much cleaner look. And basically I will go ahead and copy that design to all of the different balconies later on my own, because this is going to take a lot of time, as well as I'll add in some more detail paintings as well as decorations to the floor itself. But that's basically how I built it, and you guys will have to wait until the official showcase to see all of that. So I dug out this entire wall over over here, and it took quite some time, and I'm going to decide to end the video over here, guys. I know I said this was the last episode, but that's before I kind of shot way too high, and I decided to add too many objectives in this episode. So we did do a lot of cool things. I know it's probably short on your ends, but it's currently 2 hours in for me. I've been digging a lot and trying to figure out how you would make this place. I don't want to rush it too much. I want to make it look really good. So I'm going to take another episode and another couple days to figure out what I'm going to do and try to design it as best as I can. And if you guys are watching this on Wednesday, I will have the next episode up maybe by Saturday or by Friday. But I guarantee it's going to be amazing. On this side, we're going to add in a really cool redstone wall. That's mainly why I want to take like the extra time to build that, because I think it's going to be super cool, as well as I want to add in some other awesome redstone inventions and just make the entire place look really nice. And even if we completed every single thing in this one section today, we still had the vault to complete, as well as all of the other inputs, modifications, details to the map that we have not yet seen. Alright, so anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope it helped you build your own epic house. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please take 1 second to smack the like button. I definitely appreciate it, as well as don't forget to take 1 second to leave a comment down below. You still have one more chance to suggest any of your creations that you would like to see in the map, and I'll definitely take it into consideration, as well as don't forget to subscribe to see all of my latest videos when I post them. This was Twiistz, and I'll see you later.